What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. When we left off in the last episode, we had arrived at Lombardelli's and had started this community goal event, which is basically bounty hunting, for lack of a better term. So, you also have this mission, which is supposed to be a rep gain, where we need to deliver 2 slaves to this station, and they're basically going to, like, set them free or whatever, which is kind of odd, because I was really sure that the Empire was, like, pro-slavery in this system, or in, like, this fiction of the world, so I'm kind of a little confused why they're claiming to help them, but whatever. Oh yeah, and I did fail that one. Meh. So... Wow, I have a lot of other bounties I could turn in, actually. So, this one... I'd kind of like to complete it, but I think I'm actually going to let it go. And only because this is only for another couple of days. And then we'll be at tier 5, so it's probably not going to make it to 2 days before this event is over, so I'm thinking I'll do this one just to get us some more credits, as well as more rep with the Empire. I have been told, and I agree, that missions are usually better for... Wait a minute, where did I go last time for... It was Quivira, or whatever. I was like, where did I go last time for bounties? So anyways, I've been told in the comments, and I already kind of knew this and agreed, that missions are a better means of getting reputation gain with a faction. I know that because I already ended up as a knight with the Empire, and for those of you that may not recall, there were quite a few episodes that I did devoted to doing random missions that I was finding, and we ranked up pretty quick. I think we got up to Knight in, like, I don't know, maybe like 3 to 5 episodes worth of doing just missions all the time. So yes, that is very true. It is much easier to rank up with a faction by doing that, but I also was not pulling in bounties as fast as we have been. So I don't know. It's kind of a 2 birds 1 stone, that community goals tend to make people who put in a lot of time a lot of money. Like the top tier right now is 8 million, so you can make some good money off of it. But yeah, I don't know how viable it actually is for reputation gain, but it does make us a decent amount of money in the meantime. Side note, did you like what I did there? Magic of editing. It's amazing! So we're here now, it's Quivira, into the resource extraction site. Whoa! Whoa! What is going on here? It's probably not this guy. It's probably this guy. Oh, with no shields. How cute. I'm gonna scan him just so I can get any kind of decent money out of him. How is this happening? I'm a sidewinder that's trying to pick on big ships. This is actually, looks like might be a pretty good instance. Gosh, would you just finish the scan already? Gonna die before he ends up, like, giving me what I need. I say it might be a good instance because there's just, like, a lot going on. There's a lot of gunfire happening here. Wait a minute, where? That's allied. I'm so confused. Alright, let's just look for the bigger one. There we go. Clipper. Let's go for that one. Who's not even involved in this at all. None of this fray is he involved. Sky Dreamer. Now there we go. Last episode we had some weird names. This episode we actually have some good ones so far. Oh, come on. Alright, let me just tag you here. And we can get to work. I do find it a little interesting, and I wonder if it's something they're going to eventually change, is that if you attack one member of the wing, that the entire wing doesn't aggro on you. Now, right now, I will admit... Oh, wait, there they go. There they go. So maybe it's not shields. Maybe you actually have to, like, do damage to the ship for that to happen or something. Maybe that's the thing. Because that seems a little like... I don't know what finally trips the other wing members. I do think it's interesting that if they're playing basically like bodyguard... I don't know who launched the missile. Oh, he's dead. Okay, cool.
Target destroyed.
How do I always forget how to do this. What's my button prompt?
Frameshift charge.
There we go. I think it's that. Oh, that's a Cobra.
Target shields.
So he's probably gonna outrun me, which is annoying. How much is he worth anyway? Well, not that it really matters anymore.
Target shields.
Where are you? Oh, you got mixed up with them over there. Sucks to be you. Oh no, he's dead. I'm not gonna get to him. I don't think. Nope. He's gone. He's gone.
Target destroyed.
So I think this is a good area. I've seen a clipper. I've seen two clippers actually. I've been here for a minute. I've been trying to kind of vet the instance before I started recording, because if I'm not going to stay there for very long, I don't really care.
Scan detected.
But I've got so far one python, one clipper, and then I just found that other clipper. So it's probably mixed, given that we're getting vipers and cobras that are on their own and not part of a wing.
Under attack.
So it's more than likely part of a mixed instance, which, I don't know, we'll have to just see how this goes. I'm not expecting it to do really good, though. Ooh, that was pretty good. Hey, who just ran into me? Crazy people. Alright, he was scanning me earlier. Let's see what you're worth.
Under attack.
A little late for that, lady. 30? Eh, that's not terrible. It'll pay for my slaves. I found out, I did... Ooh, never mind. I did look into that a little bit for this mission. I just hadn't realized that this community mission was going to expire before the slave mission, so I decided to opt for this one instead. But on that front with the slave thing, I did look up on Thuds and find a couple places that sold them, and it looks like they're going to run me about 10 to 15 grand a slave. So it'll probably run me about 30 grand to buy them both. But again, that mission is just rep boost. Like, we don't actually make money off of that one, but it'll boost our reputation, so those are very helpful for trying to rank up with a faction. Wow, that was one burst. That was one burst.
Target destroyed.
I'm looking for an anaconda. Yeah, this has to be a mix. There's too many adders and explorers and stuff for it to be a heavy or a big instance, depending on what you call it. And I really hate when they put an anaconda as the system security in here, because I keep finding them repeatedly, and you're kind of like, okay, alright, this guy's getting himself into some hot water here. I wonder if I can yank it. Can I get him? Can I get him? No.
Target destroyed.
Oh well. Let's see, did we get anything bigger? Oh, we got something. There we go. There we go. Just what I was looking for. 84. That works for me. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm sure some of you are probably getting a little tired of the repetitive, like, bounty hunting, and more bounty hunting. But we're right there. Like, unfortunately, we should have kind of just dropped right into life in an clipper. And I really just wasn't paying attention to my rank. So we could do also like missions and stuff, but again, this community mission kind of showed up, and I was like, ooh, I want to do one of those because they make you a lot of money. And this one was actually through the Empire, so it wasn't. It was likely that we would get some rep boost. I don't know if it's enough to actually get us a rank boost or not, or a rank up, whatever you want to call it. But it was enough that, like, we should... It's not just a waste, I guess, is what I'm looking at. Like, we're not just bounty hunting for the money, since we don't actually need it right now. Though it will help, because I don't intend to sell my Vulture. Mostly just because I don't like the idea of getting rid of one for another, because then you're kind of like... I have this one tricked out. Like, this is kind of where it needs to be to do some heavy-duty bounty hunting and things like that. So I don't want to give it up until, like, my clipper is maxed out either, which won't be for a while, because we need, like, 120 million or something. Ooh, another one. So, because I won't really be completely laterally set up to do all of the stuff that I currently do with my Vulture with the clipper for a minute until I get some extra money. I want to keep my Vulture as a fallback. And of course, you know, on the off chance you ever get where, you know, you lose your clipper and for some reason don't have enough to rebuild your clipper, you know, you could get a stock Sidewinder, fly it back to wherever I leave the Vulture, and, you know, you're good to go. So stuff like that. Woo! But, with that in mind... Oop, there goes another one. Wow, those are some lower bounty anacondas, actually. For anacondas, those weren't paying out very much. I expected more. Alright. What are we at, anyway? 430 for Fed. That doesn't really interest us right now. Almost 400 for Empire. I'm trying to kind of keep at least each run to 1 million. Gosh, I never thought I would say that. That's just so crazy. Man, there are so many ships in this instance. It's crazy. Oh, there's some fire. We got here a Viper. The Vipers actually, because they're so aggressive, those can kind of pay out pretty decently sometimes. They're also not that hard to kill. So they're kind of worth going for them anyway. Like this. There goes the hull. 22. See, that's like half the Anaconda for 5 seconds. Thinking I might just start scanning everything and killing every little thing. Almost ran into him. I might just start killing... Oh! Where is he? I'm locked onto one. I got you, big fish! Power plant, there we go. Alright, so yeah, hopefully... I'm kind of guessing that by next episode... Ooh, there we go, that's closer to what I need. I'm thinking by next episode, this mission, this community goal will definitely be done, because it's only got 2 days at max. And the next episode for Elite should be... Monday? I'm still getting used to my new schedule. So... yeah, that one will definitely be done. I will probably have completed the slave mission at some point just to get it done, so I don't forget about it and let the time stamp lapse. Because the one that was just like some credits, I'm not super worried about losing. I can make that rep up. Because you do lose reputation when you fail a mission. But I wasn't super worried about that one. But if it's a reputation gain mission, then I definitely don't want to fail it. Because not only are you losing reputation, but you're missing the opportunity to get a decent chunk of reputation by doing that mission. So I definitely want to do those.
Target destroyed.
That's what I'm talking about. Just once I want a bounty on one of these things. Just because I never get to shoot them. And they look so big and foreboding, like they would make like an anaconda, you know, like a big bounty, if they ever had a bounty. But they never do. Whoop. Gunfire. Oh, pfft. Eagle. Get out of here. Get out of here, Eagle. So anyways, this is probably the last mission, or last episode we have on this community goal, and the slave mission. Both of those will probably be gone by next episode. So the next episode we'll probably try and do more... Oh, good. Wanted guy fighting wanted guy. That's interesting. So we'll probably try and do more missions in the next episode, and we'll probably try and do like a montage mashup type thing. Oh, you suck. Oop, that'll do. What I mean by montage mashup type thing is we'll probably end up doing like, you know, let's go do a mission and then jump to actually doing said mission, and then jump back and, you know, now we're doing this mission. You know, like I'll probably just try and fill up the time for that episode, for next episode, with doing missions. So, because really, we have the money we need, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. I never thought I would see that much money in this game. But... Ooh. Nice. I wasn't sure if that was going to hurt me or not, being that close to him when he blew up. But... What was I going to say? Wait, there was lasers right here, wasn't there? Okay, maybe not right here. But it's still closer than that other one.
Under attack.
From... No, I'm not. Crazy lady. Alright, so Eagle, Sidewinder, Adders... Yeah, we're definitely in a mixed. Alright, let me see if I can actually... Well, I kind of want... It's one of those mixed decisions where it's like I kind of want to try it. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm only at 500. So let's try and get a large instance, and we'll finish this out. Alrighty, so I don't know if this is actually... Ah, crap. I ended up letting go of the button. Dang it. What are you shooting at, dude? I don't know if this is actually... Come on. Are you serious? This entire ship is right in front of you and you can't scan it. I don't... Really? Wow, this is being really touchy today. I don't know if this is a big instance or not, but it did show up, like, Anaconda was one of the first ships that I saw that wasn't a security ship. So that's good. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it! Come here. You know I'm gonna get you. There we go. Thank you. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, this is probably a large instance. Since there's like 2 more anacondas right here. Oof, 90. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. And I keep seeing them like partnered with another ship, but they're not always winged. Which is weird. Actually, that looks like a clipper. So if that's a clipper, we're definitely in a large instance, which would be amazing. Don't mind me. I would like to point out, you're calling me a greenhorn, but it says you're competent. It has me as an expert for some reason, which I'm still trying to figure out why it thinks I'm an expert. No. Yeah. How do you like this greenhorn now? As I just demolish your power plant.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah. Alright, so I lost that other anaconda. He must be back in the other direction. Let's see what this clipper can give us. Oops, well, whatever. 44, not bad. Worth the fight. So yeah, what was I talking about before we switched instances? Oh yeah, the different things you would end up doing. Well, that was that was interesting. So yeah, we're probably going to, I'm not necessarily sure I'd say take a break from bounty hunting, but I probably will. I mean, we might end up doing bounty hunting if I find bounties or something, but I think we're going to focus more on missions until we can get up to a Baron level. And at Baron level, then of course we're going to have to go get our clipper. Hi! Are you kidding me? Goodbye! Alright, that anaconda has got to be around here somewhere. There he is. Yeah, and there's another clipper? OJ Pancake! Yes! So scratch what I said earlier about we're getting better names. That's probably the best one ever. Of course, next to like the Robin Hoods and all that kind of stuff. You know, we did find Robin Hood, we did find Etho. Oh, he was completely stopped. Oh yeah, completely yanked that. It was awesome. So yeah, besides, you know, Robin Hood and Etho and stuff like that. Robin Hood and Etho running through the forest. No, that's not how that song goes. But beyond that, like, just looking for stupid and weird names and like OJ Pancake. That's just that's gotta be like the best one ever. I love the names in this game. They're so much fun. Hi. Oh, I spoke too soon. I was gonna be like, hey, I didn't actually hit him. I got really close, but I didn't hit him. That bang. Oh well. I'm an expert. The game thinks I'm an expert. I really don't know how it considers me an expert. I mean, I played TIE Fighter in X-Wing growing up. Does that count? Wing Commander. Good old Wing Commander, man. That's why I'm so glad that they ended up making Elite for like next-gen stuff. Like it looks like a next-gen game and everything. Just because we don't have any good Wing Commander type games anymore. Everything's all like, I don't know. I mean, this is just my opinion. These are the kinds of things that I feel like, oh, rock. Almost hit that. Sometimes when I start on these topics about stuff like gaming and things, I feel like bringing back the podcast, but I don't know. That would be up to you guys if you actually wanted to, if you actually thought we were interesting enough to listen to our opinions, basically. It's pretty much what that boils down to. I mean, there's a lot of sugarcoating, oh, views, and blah. No, it pretty much comes down to whether or not people find our opinions interesting enough on topics like that. But it's like, for me, I personally... Ooh, dropship. I personally feel like as gaming has gotten to where our graphics have gotten better, that then there was this inherent need to prove the graphics were better. So it's like, let's make everything... Like, yes, photorealism can be cool and all when you get really good graphics and stuff. I mean, this game benefits from higher-end graphics than the old... Gosh, what was the old Elite, like, wireframe type graphics, you know? Like, some crazy stuff. I almost ran into that rock. I can't see these rocks. It is dark. I need, like, flood lamps. So obviously, I mean, looking at the original Elite to this, obvious improvement, just a smidge. So don't get me wrong on that front. Better graphics are great. I love it. Otherwise we'd still be playing, you know, Pong. But the thing for me though... Oh, there's an anaconda. Yeah, we're definitely in a large instance! That's a rock! That's a rock. I can't see! Okay, stop. Just stop. Where am I right now? Jeez! Like, once I got stuck, there's no way to see, because your vision just completely... Alright, let's see if I can turn on my lights. I don't know if that'll help at all. Probably not. It didn't help me the last time. Maybe if nothing else, it'll just help me see them before I run into them. Wow. Expert. I am an expert. Don't you forget it, because yeah, I don't know how the game came to that conclusion. I don't get it. Anywho, multiple tangents there. I love it when they ask how you make a living because you don't have anything in your cargo, and I'm like, like this, taking down people who scan people to steal stuff. That's how I make a living. So anyways, I was saying that I feel like everybody decided, you know what, we need to prove how much better the graphics look now. And so it basically made, like, an era of tons of realistic games to match the photorealism, because now we needed, like, normal-looking people and stuff like that, which isn't a bad thing. But it got, like, to where everything was, like, present-day military shooters and stuff like that. Like, you lost some of your sci-fi games. At least that's my opinion. Is only now are we starting to get more... Getting back to stuff like, you know, stuff like this. With Elite coming out, Star Citizen coming out, that it's taking things back to their gameplay roots, now that everybody's a little bit more... Little bit, not completely, but a little bit more adjusted to everything looking prettier. That now it's like, okay, now we know the graphics look cool. That's all well and good. Now we need to remind everybody why we play games, which is for fun and creativity and, like, you know, things we can't do in real life, like space battles and, you know, things like that. So I'm always happy when I see stuff like Elite, where it takes things with the newer technology but brings it back to the old school style of play that made them fun, that was like, you know, it made it cool and some of the gameplay that you haven't seen in a while. That's just me. That's just, okay, gaming era rant over. Wow, he's got something that's definitely not happy with me. I always love when I'm fighting one person, and then all of a sudden, like, it pops up and is like, you're being scanned by another person, and you're like, oh, okay then. Man, my shields aren't looking too hot. That one anaconda messed me up. I was talking about gaming and graphics and wasn't paying attention enough, I guess. I don't know, it probably wouldn't. What? What the heck? Who the heck did I just shoot? Wait a minute. Wait. What just happened? Did anyone else see that? It was like one of my... Alright, we're out of here. I'm done now. Dang it, we had a good instance too. Crap. Man. I mean, I guess I could... No, I can't jump in and out. I gotta go pay this off. Man. What the crap was that? Oh, and there's a dropship in here too. I don't remember shooting that guy. It was just like my gimbaled laser just jumped. That's so bizarre. Like, I'm sure some of you saw it. That, like, one laser was shooting the one guy, and then one laser just went off and down to the end of the screen, and just, like, randomly shot somebody. Like, it had a mind of its own. That's so weird. What's our bounties at, anyway? Oh, we're at 1.2 million. Okay, never mind. Actually, what I might do is I'm gonna make a quick pit stop over at... Oh, geez. Where was it? There was a system... There's a system not too far from here. Okay. That... What's going on with my game? My game is freaking out. There's a system not too far from here that sold the slave trade thing that... from thuds. Anyways, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna end up over there. It's an Imperial outpost, so we shouldn't get scanned, and I should be able to pay off my fine as well as pick up some slaves, and then we'll go back to... I know somebody in the comments explained this is... let me see if I can get this right. It's like Hermione, so it's like Persephone. But that just sounds way too elegant and cool. I prefer Persephone. Just because I know it'll drive people nuts. Alright, so I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, so we are here at Fort... Where are we? Clerics? Fort Clerics, apparently. I don't know what... I think this is an independent faction place. So probably shouldn't pull any bullets and boards from that. I don't know if I can pay off my bounty. Oh yeah, I can. Sweet. I don't want to... Oh well, I actually will redeem Federation. I don't know about the rest of these. Actually, yes, I will, because that's the system we're in. Utgaror. So I will go ahead and pay those. Or, I mean, claim those. Alright, so commodities market. Let's see. Oh, what are you? These eggs have been buried deep in the highly alkaline soil around the active geysers. Rare goods increase in value the farther you travel from the point of their purchase. Well, shoot. They're buying for 2,000 and their average is 9,000? I'll buy them. I got a huge cargo hold. Why not? I'll have to figure out what I can do with them. Let me know in the comments if I can do something with those. Like where I should take them. Ah, slaves! Now there is one other thing. It's important to make sure that they're not Imperial slaves, apparently. So I need 2 of those. Alright. So now we should be good to go... Nope, didn't... Crap, didn't mean that. So yeah, we're here at Utgaror. apparently. Now, I lost... Where is... It should be lower... and to the right, maybe? Oh, no, there it is. It's always disorienting when it's, like, spun around a certain way. Okay, select this. I believe it's set to fastest, so plot me a route. I can make it there. Sweet. Alright. So I will meet you guys back there and we'll wrap up this episode. Alrighty, so we have arrived back here at Lumber Delis. Lumber Delis. Hey, it's like lumber. It's probably It's probably like Lumberdalis or something interesting or refined. For me, it's Lumber Delis. Okay, I'm gonna go silent.
Shields offline.
On this, just because apparently slaves are registering as illicit cargo. So yeah, we don't want that to be a problem. So kind of that better safe than sorry mentality. What are we, pad 44? Which is right here.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh, a little fast.
Docking successful.
Alright.
Engines disengaged.
Sweet. Again, don't really know if that's necessary or not, but, you know. Okay, first of all, let's turn in all of our bounties, which is awesome. Don't have any of that. Alright. So we are currently still in top 70. I expected that to go up a little bit more, but I guess we did only do one. Give cargo. So we boosted our rep with them. Urgent medical supplies needed. Reputation gain. That's only 5 hours. I don't want to take that. Alright. So, out of curiosity, I don't think I'm going to sell them here, but how much are these going for? They're only buying them for like 200 credits more, so I guess you have to take them fairly far out to make it worth your while. But let me know what you guys think about all this. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see y'all next time. Peace!